Hey investors, welcome back to another episode of Vishal Wealth View. In today's episode, we are going to take a look at worst losses from Indian street bets. Now, if some of you don't know, Indian street bets is a Reddit community where Indian retail investors talk about their trading strategies and their portfolio. Now, through this video, I'm not trying to glorify any losses. Neither this video is trying to promote trading and promoting losses eventually, but use this video as to learn the journey of different investors who enter into the market and if some of the mistakes can be avoided by you as well. So, without wasting much time, let's start this episode. So, in this video, we'll rank 6 Reddit users and their portfolio losses. However, there's one trick. One of this portfolio and one of this user is me. If you're able to find that out, please write down in the comment. I'll reveal that at the end of the video. So let's take a look at our first Reddit user, consistent time 7157. In the year 23-24, he posted his profit and loss and he was in a guilt. He posted, everyone posts their loss amount so that I can feel better. I fucked up. When you take a look at his profit and loss statement, his realized profit and loss was almost 23 lakh with zero unrealized profit. He paid almost 2.38 lakh in charges. That's the amount that's going to the government. Nirmala Tai, what can we do? His total net realized profit and loss was 25 lakh. That's the cost of trading. Now, what's funny is a lot of Reddit users had this opinion. One of the Reddit user called Positive Lab 8673 wrote, "My eyes hurt seeing that you had to incur 2.38 lakhs extra on charges and taxes." Now, luckily, Consistent Time 7157 learned from this misadventure. He did not post any losses in year 24-25. Maybe he shifted to index funds. So, a loss of 25 lakh in a single year through trading and investing. I'll rank Consistent Time 7157 a solid A. However, our next candidate is going to make Consistent Time 7157 losses feel like peanut. Now, next up, we have a Reddit user by the name Merkel Proof. In one of his comments, Merkel Proof wrote, "My biggest loss wasn't in crypto asset, bought for almost 25 lakh and capitulated at 3-4 lakh finally. At one time, it was worth 60 lakh and I could have sold for a huge profit, but I was waiting for it to be 1 crore. Man fucking sucks." It's clearly visible from his language the frustration in his voice. He almost lost 57 lakh because his position was worth 60 lakh. However, he was not able to get over his greed and he kept on waiting for this entire position to reach 1 crore and then liquidate it. And he ended up making pennies on the dollar. So Merkle Proof had almost 60 lakh in his crypto asset. However, he only liquidated his position when his crypto assets were only worth 4 lakh. That means his total loss was more than 50 lakh or half a crore. Now, having over half a crore of loss within a couple of months, I think Merkle Proof deserves to win this competition. Now, on the same post, another Reddit user called It's Kid Vishal. I'm telling you, it's not me. I'm not kidding. This is not me. He posted, in a year 23-24, his total realized loss was almost 16 lakh. However, what was shocking was his total charges and taxes was 3.1 lakh. This is the amount of money he either paid Zerodha or the government. His total loss stood at 19.18 lakh. A realized loss of 16 lakh and almost 3 lakhs in taxes and charges. I think its kid Vishal deserve a solid B in our competition. Next up, we have a Reddit user called Pretend Distance 412. Now, Pretend Distance 412 entered the market in 2024, and in first year, his realized loss was almost 11.4 lakh with 6k in charges. His total realized loss for first year was almost 11.47 lakh. The interesting part is most of his positions were futures and options. He shared some of the profits in his Asian Paints future position. However, there were losses hiding in his portfolio. A realized loss of 11.5 lakh in first year of investment. I think Pretend Distance deserve a solid D in our ranking. Next up, we have his cryptographer Big2567. 3 years ago, he posted this photo with a question, "How much have you lost in trading?" Clearly, he was feeling left out at this situation and wanted to get reassurance that other traders also lose money. In the picture he shared, he was sharing his portfolio in year 2021 and 2022. He was sitting on a total realized loss of almost 12.28 lakh and unrealized loss of 1.74 lakh. He did not share the entire screenshot of his portfolio. That's why we have no way of guessing what were his charges and taxes. But judging by his trading attitude, I think his charges would be beyond 1 lakh. So we can estimate that his total realized profit and loss, or actually loss, is going to be over 13 lakh. A loss of almost 13 lakh after multiple years of trading. I think cryptographer 2567 deserve a solid C on our ranking. Next up we have is agreeable at 7107. Last year he posted this photo in which you can clearly see the total realized loss of 8,60,000. He did not trade too much. That means this was a investment loss and a long term investment loss. Even though he was not trading, the total amount of charges in his portfolio was 5,200, which is a significant amount. A loss of almost 9 lakh without any trading. I'll rank agreeable at 4107 a solid D. And that's it, guys. This is our ranking for all of our Reddit user. And now's the time for a big suspense reveal. Which user was me? It was agreeable at 4101. If you are able to guess it, do hit the like button. If you are not able to guess it, do write down a comment. I hope I made it hard for you and subscribe to Vishal Wealth View. Bye bye. Stay safe.